The other day I was talking with my housemate about games we used to play when we were little, and the subject came up about how I used to be scared of the bear in Tomb Raider 1, and I used to have to get my mum to help me get past it. Mum, you're epic! Cheers! So you may be wondering why I decided to start my review off with that. And it's not only just because my mum is epic, and she totally is, because she helped me pass Tomb Raider. I don't need her help anymore, trust me. But it's more because I let cracks, pick my next review. And they decided that I'd be reviewing another game from my childhood. Lemmings for Windows. Alright, I'm not that angry if I'm quite honest. This game is epic as hell. Okay, so for those of you that don't remember Lemmings, you kind of had to help little animals with green hair and oversized blue jumpers get from one side of the map to the other as safely as possible. And this was actually a hard task at times. I mean, there were some things that were levels that were just easy, but there were some that were really complicated. For those of you that don't know what Lemmings is at all, hi Mum! So I'm reviewing Lemmings, and oh no, more Lemmings for Windows, which as you can see is right here, and that's basically what it is. Lemmings! 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 Interesting fact, you'll never guess who also works on this game. Oh yes, it's DMA. The proud makers of Grand Theft Auto, who then changed the name to Rockstar, I believe. So what can I really say about Windows Lemmings? Because there's not really much you can say about it. There's no point in reading the blurb on the back. Let's have a look at the disc. The disc is kind of cool. It's all green, and you got the Lemmings, and you got a few other little languages down here, a couple of logos, and some Lemmings! Lemmings! So, the basic of Lemmings, you've got your little Lemmings, like I said, you've got green hair, overly sized, big blue jumpers, and they are the most stupid creatures on the face of the planet, and will literally just walk off the edge of a cliff. Something about the Lemmings run off cliffs, I'm not quite sure, insert lemming pun. It's your job to keep them alive from falling through a trapdoor and make their way to freedom. Because that's the kind of people we are. No, most people destroyed them. It was a sad day. You kind of get umbrellas so you can drop down, if you were falling from a high height. You get a pickaxe so you can chop your way through down under things. You get this punching power so you can punch through the walls. And you get a whole of variety of little things, like you can climb up walls and stuff. It's kind of cool. And the aim of the game is to basically use these power-ups to get from one end to the other. And there will be times where you have to even make choices if you want to sacrifice them. Which is kind of cool, because you can make them stop and they're like, no, you can't come this way. And then you put a bomb on the head and they're like, no! The graphics are kind of think Worms. The very first Worms for Nintendo. Yeah, that's the kind of graphics you're looking at. It's simple, it's enjoyable, it's tedious but addictive. You don't notice you're playing half the time, and if you can get the sound playing, I actually didn't, but I got all the sound banks, so I'm kind of chuffed about that. It plays nursery rhymes. Nursery rhymes. God, that's creepy. It's a good game. Definitely worth buyer. It's not hard to install, the Windows, wait. Blah, 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 blah. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not wearing my glasses. Windows. Wow, they're smug. Old games usually have a system requirement like Windows 98, Windows 99, Windows suck my balls. For Lemmings, it's just system requirement. Windows. Yeah, we knew we were going to make more.
But Bill Gates, we don't have enough running power to run this game. Oh, it's okay. We're going to make a whole load of windows. Lots of windows. I am your soul.
Windows Lemmings. Is it a recommender? Yeah. Yeah, you can kill a bit of time with this game. It's fun, it's simple. The nursery rhymes are a little bit creepy, but that can be looked over. It's not hard to install, and it'll grant you hours of fun, even if it is a little bit tedious at times. Mostly, it's a time killer, but it's definitely a time killer. I give it 7 out of 10, maybe 6.5. That's a little cruel. 7 out of 10. It's a worthwhile game and it's good fun. Anyway, this has been Red Reviews, reviewing Lemmings, as voted by crack.com. Please don't let me do it again. If you like what you've seen and you want to see more reviews, why not subscribe? And why not leave a comment below telling me what you'd like to see reviewed or what you thought of Lemmings if you've played it. And I can't think of any way to end this review. Lemming! That'll do.